First game we have here in the best of five Wandering Warriors Cup hosted by T90 and Dave, splitting their time between Facebook and Twitch now. This is a round of 32. It is between Good Luck, who is a Danish player who had a great set in the last round of the round of 64, and we also have one of the best players to play Nomad, Mr. Yo, arguably the best Nomad player in the world on this map. Obviously the tournament is Nomad based, so every map is different, but in terms of the normal Nomad, Yo is very good. And the Wandering Warriors Nomad is very different to the normal one. There's usually some inlets, you can have a lake in the middle, but this one looks pretty much like a standard map gen of Nomad that you would get in DE. Sometimes they have landlocks. There is a landlock, to be fair, there is one. I actually didn't notice that there. That is there just at the side. And we do have two water sieves from both players, Portuguese and Italians. So both players prioritising water here. In terms of wind, I don't really see any sieve having an advantage over each other. The tech trees are very similar actually. Nice open tech tree, but they don't have a real kind of power unit at home. Italians can be good situationally if they're up against a Cav sieve, because they get Genovese Expos. And then Portuguese have cheaper gold units, but again, nothing that's really crazy, right? A big power unit. Organ guns are good when you get to them, but can be very unlikely, let's put it that way. Can be very unlikely. Yo hasn't went for the quick dock from what I can see. Sometimes he does do this. He gets the TC up with all three villagers, and he's only just looking for shore fish now. He's taking too much time, so he's just going to pop it down anywhere, so that villager's actually going to have to walk back. Good luck, of course, as Italians. Gets fishing ships for cheaper, so he could actually do that before 75. I think it's 67 wood a fishing ship cost for Italians, so it's a nice little bonus actually. So he'll be much further ahead. I know Yo did get his TC up early, so actually has like a vill lead there. But yeah, it's super. Yeah, about 0.7 of a fish behind. But then I guess there's a trade-off. We're having the TC up faster. And everyone says you should always use two vills and then build the dog with one. But yeah, I've watched quite a number of Mr. Yo's games, and doesn't do it all the time, but he is housed quite badly, 10 pop, not the greatest time to do it. Getting housed in Nomad is super rough, because effectively you're stopping your production from two buildings, but probably not around 10 pop, because you don't actually have the resources to keep both things going. So if you are going to get housed in Nomad, 10 pop isn't the worst. 15, 20, 25 pop, they're terrible times to get housed, because the production from the dock and the TC will be broken. And that is never good. Castle drop into organ guns would be sweet. Yeah, it could be, and it could be a difficult one for Italians to deal with as well. I think organ guns is always difficult to deal with if it's the opponent's in a very close situation, you know, which I guess could happen to Good Luck. He's actually got this kind of awkwardness of trees around him. It depends how he expands here. Hopefully he does go quite a distance to get into more space, but this space is a little bit awkward for Good Luck. It's quite awkward. And everything's looking solid in Eco right now, but we do see Good Luck does have a lead on Eco. 3 fishing ships here versus 2, and in that house time is not the best time for you. Looking at res, already one boar in here for Good Luck. He has another one behind the trees here, which is really unlucky, so he's bringing one in from the middle. This one's still doable. It's only a short journey around, but not the easiest, and a little bit of a pain in the ass. Does have some stone up here, gold right on the TC as well. I do say if you are going to drop a TC, always get it on wood. If you can get it on one more thing, then that's a big success. More gold up to the north, and then more gold down to the south as well, but not the easiest to access. Look at all this wood around him, and Mr. Yo is very different. He's got one lid line, and then not a whole other a whole lot of other wood around his TC. So chalk and cheese, to be honest. If you just look at the comparison here, they're not too similar at all. And Mr. Yo's TC not as good. There's not in anything else. He does have stone here, which could be a fighting spot in between both players on a hill as well. And it does have a safe-ish gold in the background, and then probably would be expanding up to the north here. Imagine TC here. TC here, oh boy, that would be fantastic. TC in there, you've got berries, you've got deer, you've got wood lines to either side. You wouldn't have to do a whole lot. It would be a really nice place to drop a TC. From the start, of course. Okay, no one look like they're clicking up yet, but I would be expecting in the next couple of villagers, if they were expecting to play for water. Good luck did go for that board in the back, bringing it in now. Italians do get it cheaper, of course, so should be able to click up now if you wanted. You don't have to wait till 500, but still got villagers in the queue, so looks like he's going to be going for more of a fast castle approach, which has been pretty meta in this Nomad gen so far, because it's been pretty easy to wall off. Sometimes you have massive inlets where you can just do a short wall, and also quite a big distances between the docks, but this one isn't so bad. Or on either side. It would have been a disaster if Yo did do his dock over here if he wanted to go for aggression, but if he didn't want to go for aggression, here would have been perfect. That's opposite ends of the map. Would have been really tough for anyone to do damage. But both players look pretty content going for an FC play here, and not really caring about water. It's actually quite unusual to see neither player at this level clicked up by 11 minutes. Let's have a look at the scouting. Good Luck's looks very good, very good, and he knows where Mr. Yo is. He's got the line of sight of the house. Doesn't know where the dock is, still looking for it. You can see he's scouting on the edge with his little goats, still going. But he's had a lot of places where he's rolled it out, right? He knows it's not in these places, so I think he can feel relatively safe. Mr. Yo, again, great scouting, just kind of spidering out towards the edge of the base. Doesn't see a whole lot on the coastline, but again, can probably confirm similar that he knows the docks aren't super close, and he definitely knows they're probably not on this side as well. Is dropping a second dock because that dock already running out in terms of the resources, but this one not too bad either. You can see in this map gen of a Nomad, you don't get massive clumps, and the distribution of food is pretty equal. Even all around the outside, you get deep fish no matter what, no matter where you dock, no matter where. Almost identical gameplay from both. We got 7 fishing ships from both, 23 villagers from both, almost clicking up into the same time. Mr. Yo with a slight head start, which is a little bit surprising with Italians, but Good Luck already has the res. Looks like he's going to go Smith and range by the looks of it. And he's probably going to make some fires when he does click up to castle. Wonder if he has found that dock yet. No. I would be expecting range and Smith. Stable. Stable. We got just Smith and Market for Mr. Yo. So both players just going to FC. Looks like Good Luck should get up a little bit early. You can see he's going to have quite a bit of res left over, because of the Italians click up being a lot cheaper in comparison to Mr. Yo. Yep. Only 300 food in the bank, so maybe a slight misplay there. But he is up. He is up. And Mr. Yo, slightly behind. Does have 5 on stone, so looking to drop a castle. On the hill, it would just be fantastic. I'm pretty sure he knows Good Luck is here. But yeah, on the hill would be great. Just very... I wonder if Good Luck has done his researchers. Both players, he's playing very much like Mr. Yo, just trying to match him. So I don't know if anybody plays chess. It's almost like Mr. Yo is white and black just copies. So you have your openings in chess, right? Whatever opening it is. Obviously the scouts are different, but in terms of like the actual strategy, you just copy the strategy of the other player, and then you wait for them to make a mistake, and then you try and take advantage of it. I like that fire galleys have been added. There's only a couple out from Mr. Yo, and one's totally isolated, so getting some good damage here. Wouldn't mind even just adding a demo ship, to be honest. And a couple of scouts are here, but not doing a whole lot. Mr. Yo is going for the demo, so I love that. Looks like he's just trying to get the rest of the map. It should be straight on to Knights, surely. Okay, he's going for War Galley. So he wants to get fire ships out, control the water. Scouts are on the gold, being annoying. Castle on the way now for Mr. Yo. Italians. I'm not entirely sure if they do get redemption. My first guess would be yes. But you will need redemption to convert any organ guns that do potentially come out. I guess we'll see on that one. But fire ships coming in. There is a demo here that's only one though. Doesn't have another one in the queue. Should be able to clear up these. Maybe if we're just a little bit better micro. Attacking 2 ships at once. Just want to focus down one. Really get maximum damage as you can. Goes for the full HP one. Beautiful. Good luck. Just expanding up into the north now. Do have a knight out as well. No organ guns on the way. As of yet. No organ guns on the way as of yet. Which is surprising. There is one now. Not the cheapest. Demo coming in. Save it. Oh, the fish. Demo and the fish, man. But it looks like Mr. Yo is in a little bit of a pickle here. He is in a little bit of a pickle. And Knights en masse, they do fine against, well, they do well against organ guns. We're in low numbers. Other thing you can go for is mangoes, but Good Luck feels like in a really good position. Got a 5 villager lead now. Increase in military numbers as well, and adding a 3rd town centre up to the north. Mr. Yo is going for another one as well. Did he know that's there? He doesn't know it's there. That would have been a beautiful place to put down a TC, but doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for it, unfortunately. Okay, Good Luck. Totally in control on water here. Looking really good. Even on land, he looks in a really good spot. Mr. Yo. Only get 5 on gold. The organ guns are pretty damn expensive, but once you get to 10 of them, it's going to be good. I'd love to see Good Luck go for more militaries. Took control of water, right? Now transition onto the land military. He knows the castle is there. Maybe he thinks he can be afforded enough time. He's got mobility with knights, so he can run around, be annoying. Organ guns, they move pretty slowly, right? So we got 0.85 movement speed. Where are knights going? 0.35, so the 0.5 difference, that's a lot. Just run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! What are you doing? Good luck! So the one exact thing I said probably not to do with your knights, they just went and done it. Not a good start. You've got mobility, use your mobility, run around, be annoying, attack things, keep these at home. You don't want the organ guns coming forwards because now you're going to be in a pickle. You're actually almost totally unprotected at them. You even have Mr. Yo building a watchtower, which is nice, and he's went for town watch already, so he knows that TC's there. More watchtowers coming in, lovely. Or outpost. I always call them watchtowers. Always. And it's going to be difficult to deal with. I don't like free TCs. Now he's got 10 on stone now as well, because he's panicking. Now I'm panicking. I do like that he's redocking. All around the edges though. Market only just coming up. Some massive panic house walls. What Counting's Archer guns? Mangoes do pretty well, but the projectiles do a good job against Mangoes. Knights and mass do alright, and then like Redemption Monks. Like, they're difficult, they are awkward to deal with, but lots of unique units are, that's the thing. But Mangoes do a very good job as long as you get like a good shot on them. Look at that for Look at that for a castle placement. I don't think he's going to stop that. Good luck is not. I don't like the approach. I really don't. And now he's going to have to try and counter castle. No? I guess you can't because of the organs. I don't know why I said that. And I think fill the gap once you go out. Fill it. Please fill it. Unless he wants to create like a natural choke point. Yeah, he is going to fill it. He's clicked them all on it though. Oh god. Good luck looks like he's in a little bit of pressure, but I think he put this pressure on himself. I really do. I think you just want to secure this side, maybe think about stonewalling here, so stonewalling across to the market and then stonewalling down to the side as well. Just try and funnel things into the castle. Stonewalling down to this works as well. Yeah, I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. TC's going to go down though. Then he's only going to be left to the 2 TCs up here. He's got 16 on stone, so we know your eco's in an absolute shambles. Just look at how quick the stone wall goes down. Is that like 10 volleys? Yeah, it's about 10 volleys if it's doing like 200 damage. So you get 16 organ guns. Now you get double castle production. Had to bail on no stone wall, so it's actually stone wasted. And villagers are going to come up and they're probably going to get firing squad. They're going to get the firing squad. This one is. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Another one gone. Another one. Look how many actual projectiles come out. Panic Castle coming up. I don't think that goes up. I really don't. They've actually got half decent pierce armor as well. 4 pierce armor, so a TC's not going to do a whole lot of damage. You can even just put them here and then just let them do their job. It's going to lose a lot of villagers. Still got a villager lead. Good luck still has a villager lead. That's the crazy thing. Not for long. And he's going to lose a few here now. Looks like 4. Oh! Castle with a clutch shot. Gets 2 in the last second. But now good luck Seiko's in shambles. Lost that TC there, which loses his gold. Only got that gold here for the meantime. And God is TC Castle. It's very awkward what's going on in the land for him at the moment. And Mr. Yo, no, he's very good at booming away. And he's going to add eco when he knows when to add eco. But he went for the military first approach, which I just don't. Why not go for a military approach when you win water? And you have a competitive time. You have just as a competitive time to get up to Castle Age. It's not like Mr. Yo was snowballing numbers of organ glands in from the very moment he got to Castle Age. He wasn't. He was not. But organ guns are pretty fragile. You need a big mass just to beat them as well, but I guess we'll see. This is going to be difficult to beat. Mr. Yo's got enough for an our castle. We probably should just drop it right in his face here. And thinking about clicking up to Imp as well. Got 15 farmers. Just got these guys that cost wood and gold. These guys can take down TCs no problem as well. And I think he's just going to do that. 2 military units from Good Luck. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know why you play one of the best players in the world and don't make military. It's so odd. When actually his start to the game was probably better than Mr. Yo's, but it's all fell apart since Castle Age. And he's going to try and get up to Imp though. Mr. Yo's already there. Mr. Yo was already going. So that's not very good. Good luck. This is probably his last chance to win, he thinks. Okay, if I get up to Imp first, maybe I can claw something back. Maybe. The thing is, that's probably not gonna happen. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see if Good Luck maybe taps out and Imp. I don't see a University or Siege Workshop, so he's not going to be able to get Chemistry and BBC, which Mr. Yo will. Does have a University up already. Does he have a Siege Workshop? No, but it looks like he will be going for fast Chemistry when he does get to Imp. And yeah, just really odd gameplay actually. Really odd gameplay. I think game number 1, I would expect to see a tap out after this. I would. Mr. Yo is an absolute beast. All he does in Nomad is just go like... Sometimes, like, his openings can be different in Feudal Age. Sometimes goes for some crazy pressure there depending on his situation, but he nearly always goes for castles and unique units. And unique units are unique units for a reason. They're usually strong as fuck. Got a castle here. Should be going for Chemistry. And he is. Nice. And that TC is going to be gone. And yeah, calls GG. Imp into GG. What a strange, strange game. It was very odd gameplay from Good Luck. After being in a fantastic spot. Totally one on water. Let's have a look at the uptimes. So he won war and he was still first into Castle Age. But then, for some reason, instead of like wanting to take control of the game, added 2 more TCs when he was ahead. I don't know if he maybe didn't think he could get damage done, but once the organ guns get to like a good mass, then they're very dangerous. Yeah, to me that was odd. Very, very odd. Okay, we'll hop out to the draft for a sec. We can take a look at this. So we got Italians for a loss for Good Luck, and Portuguese was actually Mr. Yo's last pick. Something to consider when you're doing draft strategy. If I love going for the last picks of first, because it's a good way to find out what your opponent's going to really go for. And at the very worst, if you pick your last civ and you go up against one of the top ones and you lose, okay, then it was my last civ. If you win the game, then you're in a real good spot for the rest of the series because you've won with your last pick civ, which is probably one that you just picked as a spare. And using your spare civ first, I think, is always a good draft strategy. I think it's always good. So I guess we'll be going to Inundation or Boundary Brawl next for Good Luck. So we can take a look at that. I'll pull up the Rex and then we can get into it in a couple of seconds. And it is Inundation. And it's going to be Saracens for Mr. Yo. So again, that's his second last pick. And Brits for Good Luck. So that's his top civ. Top civ. And yeah, I was right. Inundation does have this crazy amount of gold in the middle as well. It's quite odd because when I just press the tab, there's like a line of sight of the ring around the outside as well, so you kind of know where this water ends and whatnot. But yes, quite an odd map design. Actually, Mr. Yo's going out to TC the edge, so totally different approach. You can see the difference. So it's 70% already for Good Luck and only 20%, so 50% difference in terms of the TC going up. Mr. Yo will be able to get onto the food berries, so a lot more access here, whereas for good luck, only in gold and the deer, but we'll have to travel for the wood, which is quite far. So is it worth the idle time doing it at the start? Or is it worth the idle time for each and every villager when you have to send them to wood? And I think that's the decision a lot of players have to make. But it looks like Good Luck's almost going to have a 2-vil head start by doing the TC in the middle. And it looks like that. It's pretty much a 2-villager head start. It's quite considerable. It really is. Now, I've not seen a lot of these Inundation games. I played one in a lobby game, so I'm not too familiar how this one will shake out, but of course we do have two civilizations that are both considered archer civs. Brits being one of the best, and Saracens known for their siege bows that just wreck every building as they go, because they do get the bonus against them there. You do start with a horsey in this one, and it looks like Mr. Yo doesn't actually know where the TC is. Should eat it. Oh, good luck. Wasn't really paying attention there. His horse is out towards the edge. Got really good scouting so far. Bringing in the pigs and just send them to the middle. I'm surprised he's not going for more hunt, but you can't lure the deer with the horse or the ibex in this generation. Where's the horsey for Yo? Okay, scouting so far is actually pretty good as well. Knows to go around the TC where it is. And I guess the next stage for Mr. Yo is trying to find out where he's going to go for the woodline, but did see the villager travelling that direction, so probably will have a good estimation of whereabouts it's going to be. But I would be expecting Good Luck to get up first, the feudal age in this. Brits do, of course, have the faster collecting food from the herdables, so they're going to just chomp their way through this. And that's a lot of pigs. That is a shit ton of pigs. That's nearly 1,000 food right there. And for Mr. Yo, no real economic bonuses in terms of Saracens for the early game. We'll get to the market eventually, no doubt, but not as strong as Brits. Early game for sure. And then you could even argue the archers aren't as good as the game goes on. So in terms of civ matchups, got to favour Good Luck here, but you know, there's favouring a player, and then there's also a massive skill difference between both players, and he's picking up more piggies. Gonna send him home, so that's really nice. Did bring in a boar, Mr. Yo, with no problems there. Looked like the horse was maybe gonna go for a block. Doesn't want to lose these pigs. Doesn't want to lose them. He's just gonna have to try and bring them in. Yeah, he is losing one or two though. Mr. Yo being annoying. I think he's gonna lose. Mr. Yo should be happy with one. Maybe, I think he'd be happier with two. But he's not going to give that one up. He's not going to give that one up. There's no way. Can't let him have more. Mr. Yo bringing in another boar. 350 food on these guys. 340, sorry. So a little bit more food on the pigs. And the real bonus of bringing in boars is the food collection is much faster with Vils. But Brits, certainly the food on the sheep pigs is very good as well. And I wonder what he's going to go for here. Obviously we have the gold. How many villagers do we have on wood? 5. Did we just go for an archer play? Did we see what the TC is? Yep, look at the scouting. Really good so far. And for Mr. Yo, it leaves a little bit more to be desired, I think. Doesn't fully know where the wood line is, but did see the villagers walking up to the north. Nothing so far in terms of uptime, but Yo is going to the gold in the middle now. I think after the next few Vils, should be seeing it. Usually in Nomad starts, you can click up actually quite a bit earlier than a normal game. It's always annoying when the board doesn't aggro. Gonna pull that one in now. Good Luck should be up after this fell by the looks of it. After this one. After this one. Okay, he's gonna keep on adding. Gonna go for mill, so if a mill's coming out, to me that looks like a mill tells me fast castle, like all day. That's what a mill tells me. So it could be an FC. And do you know what? He does have the food there. Is it going to be quick enough to get it all in? He's got 500 wood in the bank. FC would be seriously risky, but I wouldn't mind it, in all honesty. Saracens would love to be in the gold pit, you'd think. Yeah, I've not seen a lot of these games, Max. Welcome in. The ones on inundations, but I've heard a lot of players say building the TC instantly is the way to go. But that's not what Mr. Yo did. Maybe it changes depending on how close your villagers are towards the edge as well. Like for good luck, it wasn't that close, and sometimes you could get unlucky where a wood line is. Like you could have villagers here, then you have to go all the way there, which is, you know, a good 10, 15 extra tiles if you were started here, and then you have to go only a little bit in from the edge. I don't know, but I think we're going to see Range Smith from good luck. He almost does have the res to click up to castle. Stable coming out from Mr. Yo, and a market here as well. So no surprises, although stable. Yes and no. I mean, you do get the mobility that way, which is always nice in these situations. Mr. Yo actually clicked up without one. What an absolute champ. I just get a... Oh, jeez. I'm just going to use a market and get us on way up to Castle Age. Almost the exact same time. Well, no, I've misread that there. 10 seconds difference. That's the power of Saracens, man. The power of Saracens. And should just be straight to Knights. And we'd be expecting double range, at least, from Brits. We'd be expecting double range. But of course, the wood is tough. You only just sent a few more to get over there, starting with the pre-walls. Wouldn't mind a wall here, and then just taking the wood in there, and it's much safer. But I like the safety approach from good luck. I do. But I would like to see another range. Does he know Mr. Yo is here? Like, he knows. And he knows he's not even up to castle yet. Send in some archers. Get him off the gold at least. He even knows that he's got a stable there, so he's going to be going for knights. Why not just camp the 4 archers there? I don't know. Brits range, produced so fast. Would be fantastic. Market getting dropped of his own, so can I have to consider buying food here by the looks of it? Brits do get the cheaper TCs, so good luck to put himself in a good spot in game 1. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd done the exact same here, but maybe second guessing himself now. See, why not have them? Why not just send them when there's 4 or 3, and then the knight's gonna be out. But you could have got a couple of vills, and then Mr. Yo would have less banked up. Yes. Would have preferred that. I would have preferred that. I'm maybe being overly critical right now. Now, Siege Workshop's coming out. Mangonel will be there and should be able to deal with the archers quite comfortably. Crossbowman is in though. Crossbowman, 6 of them against the 1 knight will deal with it, and yeah, TC coming up in the north. Of course, Brits to get the cheaper TCs, which is nice. It's almost cheating. I hate playing against Brits. I fucking hate playing against Brits. What a typical cheat sieve. Mangle gets a nice attack round. I would have went there. And you see Mr. Yo was thinking the same thing. I know it's only 4 expos. The knight's in really good numbers, even using the horse to block. Is he going to get it? Yes. Should be able to take out the Mango without any issues now. Akimbo should be round of 64. Thank you. Let's just change it quickly. That's right, because it was only 128. 128 last week. Getting ahead of myself. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you. Okay, so we do have the knight, dealt with the Mango, and then Mr. Yo is having to run from the goal. How's he looking down in the south? I mean, it's okay. Good thing is, Good Luck has secured this wood line now, and he has got a position down in the middle, which is where the gold is, so that's super important. Mr. Yo now having to get his own TC down there. Nice little reaction from Good Luck, going for Town Watch and the outpost, so we can just keep an eye on all this gold. So he doesn't know where the TC is going to come, so he's just going to put out outposts and have a good eye on whatever. And I love the monks in response from Good Luck. Good Luck's he's looking in a really good spot. Now he knows the TC is here as well. Wouldn't mind the Siege Workshop himself, but he's only got 8 villagers on wood, so not going to be the easiest thing to do by all means. Going to be really hard for the knights to engage. That one's nearly dead anyway. And they did get the full HP one. Well, of course the monks can heal it, so it'd be double deadly if we did convert that knight and then just bring it back and heal it up. And the expos can just literally sit here now. These villagers cannot work. But he does go for the siege as well. Nice. Good Luck's in a really good spot. He's in a really good spot. There's only 2 military out from Mr. Yo. But like I said on the draft, Brits, number 1 pick, so Good Luck definitely had this prepared. This is his home map. And Mr. Yo went from Saracens, which is his second last pick. Went for his last pick on game 1. So, a little bit topsy-turvy in terms of draft strategy here. What are we going for? We want to get 10 on wood. We're kind of struggling a little bit. Do we have Bosaw? Not yet. I want to get double bit acts of both players though, so not going to be the most important thing. Villager count. Pretty similar, just 1 ahead, but Good Luck slightly housed for a second as well. Stop his production out of his buildings. Getting housed on this kind of like mid-game point is super bad. Sub is rough, because you've got like, you want villagers to produce, you want military to produce, and it just slows everything down. And you can just bring them back and get healed up. How are you looking down at the south? Mr. Yo does have 10 on stone, so he's thinking about a castle. Castle here would be really nice, but he's going to need some military to support, because he does, Good Luck does have expos out. And monks. This knight is nearly taken out that siege workshop. That's insane value. Nice split. Bring them. Oh, he loses a monk to the TC. That's rough. That's very rough. Still get 2 monks, 1 knight for Good Luck. Gets a good shot at the Mango, takes out the monk. Gets a Mango as well. A great trade. That's a fantastic trade for Good Luck. Gets another knight. Your knights are my knights. And Good Luck's going for a castle of his own. It might be a little bit too late for Mr. Yo. He's going to do it right in his fucking face. Okay. Don't want to lose your knights now. Don't want to lose your knights now. Yep, always going to lose it because that one was engaging for so long. That's a bad engagement. He's got to take the Mango. Good Luck. Does get it. Then gets the monk in return. Should pull back. Okay, 2 Mangoes coming up from the north now as well. Good Luck's going to get the castle up. Mr. Yo's going to have to evacuate. He's not going to give up though. It's not that Mr. Yo thinks to do. Is this north base secure for Good Luck? Yes. Much better from Good Luck. Game number 2. The approach in game 1 was great, but he added too many TCs too early, and he's not done this game number 2. Added 1 TC, went for a more mixed approach with some military and a little bit more eco just to the second TC, but now he's dropping his third. I think he dropped 3 TCs, or sorry, went to 3 TCs way too early in game number 1. But in a real good spot now. 10 villager lead, quite a difference in terms of military, and also This is going to be a lot of wasted res for Mr. Yo. TC gone, Monastery's probably going to go on, Siege Workshop will be gone. That's a lot of wood down the drain, not to get its full use. But Mr. Yo's going to try and smush up at the top. Smush, of course, a Siege Monk Rush. Not something you would maybe expect at 27 minutes, but that's what he's going to go for up here. And of course, Expos, you know, they're not the easiest thing to actually run around and defend with. Not got much mobility, but he does have a knight. Okay, good luck does see that, but 2 knights are going to be in. Got a garrison, got a garrison, got a garrison. Is he sending everything? I would love to see a few Expos here as well. And this is the thing, defend with Expos, it's like they're not even doing anything right now. He's got to do one thing, he's got to go defend, or he's got to go home. Or sorry, he's got to defend up here, or he's got to go to Mr. Yo's home to attack. And Mr. Yo's going to drop a castle in good luck space. Nice kind of response, I like it, I do like it, but in terms of investment, that TC for Brits is not a big investment. It really isn't. It doesn't cost a lot. Not as much as your own TC, not as much as and then you're adding in the monastery, the siege workshop, and the stable, and then all the idle time have been pushed off it. In terms of the idle time here for good luck, just a little bit. It's just one journey, and he's putting them back onto the wood. So yeah, I mean the castle does a job, but it doesn't do a great job. No, not like this one under pressure that came on. Eye for an eye, yeah. It just happens that good luck took a much bigger eye, and Mr. Yo took a very small one. And good luck, gonna try and get up to him now. Does have the castle up already, so he will be all good. And Mr. Yo's gonna be miles away. 16 villager lead now. Good luck's in a really nice spot. In a really nice spot. And it looks like his game. It really does look like his game. And Mr. Yo's going to have to add more eco. Which I don't think it's going to do the job, guys. I think this looks like good luck's game. I really do. 15 villager lead. If he gets to Imperial Age, gets some arbs, he needs to concentrate his army somewhere. It can take a while to move these guys around. They don't move very fast. But if you get a group of them, you get Bracer, you get Arbalest, they're super strong, then these mangoes are not going to be very good either. They're going to have more range than the mangoes, so it's going to be very difficult for them to even get hits on the Expos. And finally seeing a second range. Whoa. Whoa! Even the thing oh, Mr. Yo did get redemption. Ooh, went into the range of the castle, that's not good. Just make some long bombing, man. Make some long bombing. Okay, doesn't want to lose. Is he gonna lose? He's gotta lose a mangonel. Okay, did lose one. That's not his MTC, is it? It is. But looks fine. Does have a knight here. Mr. Yo splats his own knight and his fill. And that's GG right there. I think we're gonna see GG. I think we'll see GG once we get into him now. Because that was such a horrible engagement for Mr. Yo. He lost everything there. He lost like 4 mangoes for way less investment, and he calls GG. Yep. That last engagement was so bad. And it's 1 each. It's 1 each. There wasn't going to be any return there for Yo, and going straight for Arb. Has the res for Bracer as well, so that would have been coming in. This castle didn't do too much. I like the idea, as Mag said, eye for an eye, but that eye was much smaller than this eye. That was a big eye to take. And then I don't know how much of it boils down to the going to the edge for the TC and going to the start. The uptimes were pretty damn similar. If we take a look at it, yeah, even castle time, feudal time. It's just Brits are a better civ than Saracens. They really are. And Good Luck just made better decisions. He did. I think in terms of uptimes, the TC in the mid, like going to the TC the edge, obviously didn't make a difference, but having your home base there in the middle already was nice, and you have that kind of defender's advantage. You're not having to transport things over, and things are a little bit isolated. It wasn't the case for Good Luck. Really solid gameplay. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Okay, let's get out to the draft then. So like I said, number 1 civ for Good Luck, that's a win, and second last for Yo. So again, a little bit of draft strategy. I put a win for that. That's not the case. I did put a win for that. Was the case. What am I talking about? Using your last civs to start off is pretty nice, and then Good Luck did go for his top civ against the second last. So Mr. Yo, again, probably not even expecting a win in that one. I think if you get the game 1 with your win with your last civ, then you can just take that risk for the second game, because you're essentially a game up, and then you've got your 4 strongest civs to play with, and you get 2 of your own home maps as well, right? So that's super important. And Yo went for Houseboat and Grapple. So we'll see what he's going to go for on this. Houseboat or Grapple. Houseboat, where we have to transport villagers back and forward, very APM intensive. And Grapple was the one with the ice. Let's load up the Rex and have a look. Okay, Houseboat it is, and it's going to be Hunts for Mr. Yo. Going to be Hunts. Hunts. And Mayans for Good Luck. Interesting. Now, I only seen a few games of this last week as well. I think I need to make that Wandering Warriors logo just a little bit bigger. That's fine. That is better. As I said, you start with a transport. Your TC is isolated, surrounded by water, on a desert island almost, and lots of fish around the edge. So the food income is really nice. But you have to transport these villagers back. Well, you have to transport the villagers and then bring the boat back and then get them to wood. It's very APM intensive. There's lots to go on, and it doesn't seem like it, but I think it's going to be a frustrating map for players to play, and it will benefit players with a bit of speed and a bit of precision. You can shift Q the transport ship back and forth. Good Luck's housed already, and that will be that's going to be a difficult part in this one. Like, can't really build houses in the starting TC island. Not a lot of whole space there. That might purely be the reason for Mr. Yo going Huns. And Huns, typically seen as a civ that are not as good in Nomad because you can't dock instantly. But that's not too much of an issue here, right? That's not what the other players going to be going for either, so that kind of neutralises that problem. I hate when villagers don't go on the transport ship. That does annoy me so much. And the food income is just really nice, so I think Huns could really work here. And then Huns tech tree is nice. They have some flexibility in terms of whether they want to go for Cav or CA. I think CA will be extremely nice. You have the mobility, of course, and the res in general is very spread out. Quite small piles of it as well, so you just see dots of gold, dots of stone. People are going to have to go to different areas to pick up the resources. I kind of like Huns here, and I think CA will be very strong if that's what we're going to see. Houseboat and his Squires tourney is going to be fun. Yes. So, Wandering Squires, open to all ELOs. Sub 1800, that is going to be... I think how we see a lot of those maps played out at different ELOs will be fun. It'll be very fun. And Mr. Yo is just going for a dock now. How about Good Luck getting a dock up of his own? I wonder what we're going to see here from Mayans. I think Good Luck did take... He did take lifts, right? Surprising. So you know, a lot of Lithuanians in this so far and thought they were very strong. But not the approach from Good Luck, despite having lifts available. Big difference on House, but of course the normal Nomad maps is you do get the scouts available. Mr. Yo has a pretty good look around. You can see lots of res. I mean, the res is pretty consistent around your base. So there'll be no big surprises. It'll just be working out or just knowing where the placement is so you can plan for future. And you want to... Wall it in. Wall it in. Trap, trap, trap. Trap the scout. Please trap the scout. Trap it. Gate, gate. No. Oh. God damn it. Oh, he kills a buffalo. What a dirty dog. This is only something I found out like recently of... Okay, if the buffalo is still in line of sight of the villagers, the scout can come up and kill the buffalo. Or the sheep, or whatever it is. And I never knew that. I genuinely didn't know that. And I was like, what the fuck, man? It's crazy. That's a nice little trick he's using there. He's using the buffalo. Once he go idle, he just needs to then use a shorefish to drop it off, and it gets dropped. Going for the... Disaster! Disaster! I didn't even notice. Fucking hell. That feels bad, man. Does he just delete it? He does. Yikes. That's very unfortunate. And that's 100 wood down the drain. I know you get some savings with Mayans, but it's not that good. Okay, what's this villager gonna do from Mr. Yo here? Is he going sneaky sneaky? Going sneaky here, probably not the worst idea. I love me a forward range, but I think he's gonna go for a forward dock. Docking the enemy pawn seems pretty good, and he is going for the dock, the forward dock. And it's super strong in particular because the villagers need to get transported out. So if you get control of the enemy pond, now great reaction from Good Luck, gets the dock down instantly when he sees he's coming forwards. If your enemy gets control of your pond, oh, was he still housed? Oh my god, he was on the way up to Feral though, right? So not the worst thing. But what was I saying? If the enemy gets control of your pond and the TC is producing the villagers and the transports to go back and forward, then it's super rough. And even if you have to replace a transport ship, that's going to be rough because it's 125 wood. Transport ships are fucking expensive. You have to replace that shit. Not the easiest at all to replace. Okay, we do have fires out from Good Luck, and Galley is from Yo. Galleys. Is he just gonna try and snipe fish? That's generally what the galley approach means. Huh. I guess that's what he's gonna go for. Snipe fish and try and get up to castle. It's gotta be, right? Why open galleys? But to me that's so odd. What's going on at home? Everything seems pretty fine. And the villager... Where did the Mr. Yo's villager go? Okay, he's gonna have multiple demos. Does he just want to demo all of these? The thing is, you can have a vill here and repair. That's what should go on. Good Luck loses a vill, which is not nice. I don't know if that's gonna go down in time. Thanks for Yo at home. Absolutely fine demos. Galleys are out now. Are they going to get the clear up? Do they have fledging? They do. Needs a repair vill. Needs a repair vill. There's not a lot of space to micro. Demo in the middle. Great shot. Only 2 galleys now. Galleys in those kind of numbers are not great. Just repair these 2. Should be fine. Looking kind of good for Good Luck. And he's got a villager lead. And that is what you can do with galleys. You can snipe the fish, and there's a few gone. But we do. Mark it. Smash from Good Luck. So it looks like he's thinking about getting up to castle relatively soon. He does have quite a bit of stone in the bank. So it looks like he's going to be trying to go for plumes at some point, and I don't see a second building from Mr. Yo. I don't know, Mr. What is going on with Mr. Yo? And I don't know. He's going to get one more demo out of that. He might get 2. It's going down pretty fast. What's the HP in these guys? Oh, was that a fire? Okay, did have a fire in there as well. Takes it in that one. Not the best engagement actually for that fire galley. And Good Luck's on the way. And he's likely going to go for plumes. Oh, it's not likely. He is 100% going to go for plumed archers. And... could be rough. Could be rough. Neil, did you get a haircut? I cut my hair this morning, yeah. Done my typical 0 all over. Mr. Yo really has me scratching my head. And range coming up now. He's not even close to clicking up the castle age. Huh. Not really what you'd be expecting here. Good Luck's putting up an extremely good fight so far. This is quite the series so far, and I'm quite shocked. I love what Good Luck's doing, spreading out his fires around this pond. He sees everything. How much fish are left? He's gonna be into castle in the next few seconds, and Mr. Yo's not even up, guys. I'm shocked. And Mr. Yo is gonna go for archers, and the archers aren't gonna do the job against plumes. You can mass them quicker. You have 2 ranges versus 1 castle. Plumes, you know, they produce relatively fast, but it's got a massive head start in terms of production. Obviously, Mr. Yo can still produce the archers on the way, but he's not gonna have expo for quite a while. And he's going for stone walls because he's panicking. He's panicking big time. And Good Luck's adding a TC. Please just add 1 TC. He's adding a third. He's adding a third. Maybe he thinks he has to. But yeah, I suppose he's on the stone, he's on the gold. I would like to see some preemptive walls. And maybe, I mean, that secures that side, so he's all good as well. And of course, the transport ship, all that transporting still going on. Plumes will be on the way now. Where's those vills gonna go? Where are they going? Just gonna chop some wood. How many archers do we have from Yo? So you can see, he can still You can get the numbers up. You gotta make plumes. What are you doing, my man? The double dock is so much investment, and I don't know, opening galleys was super weird. Double docks for opening galleys? Seems like a very odd choice. Team Yo. Yeah, I'm usually Team Yo, but I'm also very much pro good gameplay, and he's looked a little bit off the last two games, but that's a lot of archers, right? It's going to be nearly twice as many. The one thing that Plumes do have, they have extra Pierce. Upgrades are going to come into it, and, well, they don't have extra Pierce right now because Yo's got the Pierce armor. The thing is, Gidlock doesn't have a lot of food, but he feels like he's going to be comfortable here to just add eco behind us. And he's got a 7 villager head start. Is Mr. Yo going to add anything? He's actually baited them into doing all these stone walls, which is... Is that a master stroke from Good Luck? Like, he's went for the FC, but he's not actually sent, like, any good amount of military forward, and Mr. Yo is reactive with a lot of stone walls. So we can actually only drop 1 TC for the meantime. Well, we can drop 2 now. But he had to go to stone for that to happen. And the third one coming down in the middle. Archers are out, there is 14. Bodkin's in already, only fletching for the plumes. Gonna be 10 plumes, 14 expos. One thing that plumes do have over them, they do have the mobility, and we don't have walls up. Should have walled, come on. Why not just wall there? It's just a simple thing to do. You secure that flank. Secure your flanks. And that TC, if Mr. Yo looks for it, I think he's going to go for this one. And I think Good Luck maybe gets this one up. I think he maybe gets that TC up. Because he sees it in the line of sight and reacts instantly. That TC's down. And I think we need to see a reaction here from Good Luck. And that 4th TC that's nothing but pure greed. Secure the flank, that's pure greed. And it's disappointing. Where's the plumes? Has to react now and has to come all the way back. We'll see that there's a TC here, so maybe should try and get some value there when he can. Get some value there, get some value there. Yep, nice. Get a few vills. How's it looking up in the north? Okay, TC will get denied. Probably needs a siege workshop. But goes for that TC on the wood line just to secure those vills. Plumes. I think got a few villagers. Still 7 villager head start. Things still look good for Good Luck. That's a lot of fucking TCs. And they're not always going to be producing villagers, but it will secure. Bodkin armor coming in now for Good Luck. Going for the TC in the middle of Mr. Yo. Going to drop his castle in his face. And of course, the Expos are out of position. Can't really react to that. So they're going to have to make their mind up. Probably going to have to try and fight some damage elsewhere. Would love to just send the villagers now. Plumes, very good against Mango. Should be easy splits for pros. Yep, should be easy splits. Mobility is very nice. That TC, it's a goner from Yo. It's an absolute goner. Really nice stuff. And we are seeing the Siege Workshop finally from Good Luck. And he's forcing it up. Does get that TC up as well. I think the next castle would probably be on that hill there, which would be extremely nice. But that's a lot of pressure. Is there another mango coming out? There is not at the moment. Need a mango here. Mr. Yo. Looks like he's going to be clicking up to Imperial very soon. Does he have a castle though? No, he does have the res, but he doesn't have the buildings. May just be a matter of not spending it. Don't see it. Don't see the buildings. I don't see a university anywhere, but he has got a siege workshop. I don't see a monastery either. And we'll have 2 mangoes to defend. And here comes the monastery, gonna get up very soon. I think good luck's gotta find some damage now. Gotta find some damage, that would really help. Does get another villager there, 10 villagers leading now. Clicked up to Imperial Heavy Plough on the way, so a little bit more solid eco will be looking to drop more farms, I have no doubt. Does have some good wood and storage. Should get some good villager picks. Go back. Would love to see a university. Do have it. Do we have ballistics? No. Do have the res for it though. Are we producing out of both of our castles? No. Looks like he's going to try and get up to Imperial as good luck as well. Let's have 20 on gold, so we'll get that last bit of gold very quickly, and 20 on food as well. So save. That's a good response. I love it. I do like the response here. This area is very well defended now from good luck. He is up. Just a little bit behind. Mr. Yo on stone here, so gonna get rid of that outpost. He's gonna drop a castle right on the stone. Where are the plumes? Gotta get more value out of these. Okay, nice splits. Should take that. Ooh. Ooh. I think do we stay on the plumes? Yeah. Yes, please. To this point, it's double range versus double castle, so production should be fine. He's not careful. Should get the pick. Should get the pick. Ballistics on the way now as well. Flame archers only cost the elite upgrade costs wood, not food. Wood and food, I believe. So it might be a bit of a tricky one to get upgraded. Or is it wood and gold? I think it's wood and food. It's one of these odd ones I always have to look at. It's quite expensive. What upgrades are we seeing for Yo here? I would be expecting Bracer, but he's going for Scale. Okay, where's the Tarkin? Oh, it's just it's inside. Look at that, it actually comes up. Makes a sound and everything, because he's in here. You can actually see his health bar. Quite funny, isn't it? I never noticed that in Capture Age. Okay, we get 20 seconds till good luck's in as well. Got a half decent villager lead. Really not too shabby. He's got a big amount of plumes, but he's not getting a whole lot of damage with them. And here comes the eagle switch. Here comes the eagle switch. Mr. Yo getting all the upgrades for the cavalry, but he's not making a switch yet. Only has one Tarkin. And these TCs are buying him a lot of time. A lot of time. But good luck's having to force up some barracks very quickly now. The push is coming in. Needs to get more value from the plumes. I would like to see a Treb come in this way to get rid of the castle from Mr. Yo. But it looks like he's going to send the plumes forward now. The MTC was the one close to the castle? Oh, was not, was it? Damn. That would have been a rough one to lose. Mr. Yo actually sees that castle going up. Could actually begin to treb that already, which would be extremely nice. Bracer is in for these guys. Didn't see chemistry come in though. Will be a bit more obvious when we see the treb start to shoot. Oh god, militia! The militia! Mr. Yo's done a great job of being annoying, and he's not took any damage at home. All we need is like some raiding units from good luck, and he's still in the driver's seat here. Don't lose your... Like I said, split should technically be easy. Don't lose... He needs more armor as well. But they're still going to do the damage against Expos. Just don't want to take too many losses. Pull back, pull back, pull back. The militia is here, the militia is here. Let me at him. Let me at him. And looks like this forward base from Yo is going to go down. Does have a few Tarkins, but it's not going to be anywhere enough. Is he going... Did he get Marauders? Marauders! It's going to go Tarkins. It's going to go Tarkins, man. And he has res for it. Tarkins, very, very good. 120 HP. 7 pierce armor. 7. Plumes are going to do 1 damage a hit. And he just makes another castle in the back. Where am I seeing the monk? Oh, it was up there. Mr. Yo needs to run back to the castle. Needs to run back to the castle. What's going on here? Need to see a little bit more of push coming in from Good Luck. Try and spread Mr. Yo a little bit thin. Can we deal with this? Oh, he has to research it again because it was coming from that castle. He's not getting to Marauders yet. He's sitting in all of this res. That's not good. It's not good for a player to be sitting in so much res. Good Luck's got back to a little bit of a lead now. Big military numbers, but he should have seen the Tarkins, and he's preparing the switch already. He's going to go for Halbs. Marauders is pretty fast, but Elite Tarkin's coming in. Is he going to be able to get the Halb switch in time? Halb will be there. I think we need some more barracks. A couple more barracks. Defend your villagers up at the top. What are the plumes doing? We got... Come on. Gotta use the plumes. Could you imagine if the plumes were just down here? Or a few... Not even all of them. Like, a group of 10 plumes down here would do so much damage. Just send 10 of them forward. Please. Please. But we have some Tarkins coming in. I don't know what Halb's in the queue. He's also taking all of this res. I think he does see that. Sees the gold, sees the stone. Will be able to take the bells there. I think just half and half. Finish him off. Did we drop? Barracks. Come on, man. You gotta drop barracks. Dealing with this kind of this push down at the front now as well. Does have some Halbs here. This is where we did get some barracks. Okay. Tarkins could be very difficult to deal with. Does take out nearly all of the villagers here, which is nice. Chainmail coming in as well. That looks like that castle will go down. Pulls back the trebs. We'd like to see some repairs on those one. More militias! 3 militias. What an absolute champ. He just needs to get enough Halbs. And these plumes are so fucking frustrating because they're not doing enough. They're just not doing enough. And there's 3 Tarkins, and if he's not clever, those 3 Tarkins could almost take out the TC because look how much damage they do. Look at that. And look how tanky they are. There's 30 plumed archers there. Look how slow it is. The Tarkins are taking the TC out faster. How's it going in the middle? The push is real. Good Luck's going to have a castle on that side as well. And it calls GG. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? I feel bad because, oh my god, I think game 1 and that game for Good Luck, very, very winnable. Very, very winnable. That's so rough. And it's just a little bit too late to get to Halbs. But Elite Tarkins, 170 HP, even when I get full upgrades, I get 15 attack. That's more attack than like a base paladin. I would say base paladin has 14 without any upgrades. They've got more. So a paladin with +1 is the exact same attack, and they've just got 10 less HP. Like, Tarkins are extremely good units, and then they just shred buildings. There was 4 Tarkins taken out of TC there. That feels rough. That feels kind of bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. And that, I think that's one of the games you play and you're like, oh, fuck, like, I could have won that. And when you're playing one of the top rated players in the world, arguably a top 5 player, or top 4 player, I think there's a big drop off after the top 4 actually, top 4 player, you gotta take your chances when you get them. You gotta take your chances when you get them. Look at the APM, oh my god. That's insane. From, you know, all that clicking of doing the villager transporting. Look at the start of that. That's insane. Good Luck's a very fast player. You can see it actually dropped off in this mid-game section, which is quite weird. They're obviously doing less of the transports. And Mr. Yo is doing some of his own, but Mr. Yo is a very fast player in his own right. The Belgian, hello, welcome in. Let's drop out to the draft screen then. Take a look there. So it's a loss for Mayans, Huns for wins. So we're going to go to Good Luck's home map next, which is Boundary Brawl. Very similar to Inundation. So we will be going to that. And it will be Berbers versus Celts. Berbers versus Celts. So Berbers, number 3, Celts, last pick for Good Luck. So this is where the draft strategy starts to get really important. Celts the last pick for Good Luck. And it's essentially it's a deciding game. Essentially it's a deciding game, which is not always good. But Boundary Brawl. The map where we do have the hunt, the berries, and nearly always the players do TC in the middle, because you do have some wood, so you can always take some stragglers if you do need to. Berbers, very popular pick here, because you can take the the opposing rhinos with no problems and run away, which is always nice. Celts look to be some sort of a counter pick here. Did I cross over to Capture Age? No, I did not. Thank you guys for exclamation point overlay. We're on it. Good job, guys. Good job. But yes, Celts should be a slightly counter pick. They do have the faster working siege workshops, they do, but the faster moving infantry, which is always nice against cav civs. Especially Berbers. Had a little bit of a neutral bore there. Mr. Yo gets it nice and fast. Just gets inside the TC. Does have 1. And in the back here. So it looks like an even distribution. Should be 2. Should be 2 rhinos each. And rhinos have a little bit more food than a boar. 60 more food. So there's 800 food just between them. Berbers are nice here because now you can just... I think Mr. Yo realised he's not going to have the wood for a lumber camp. Don't know what he was thinking. Berbers will get out closer to the edge. Can't just drop the lumber camp but get over there a little bit quicker. There's going to be lots of idle time for players, for the villagers to move over to the edge. So all these little gains will add up. Marginal gains, as you would say. In terms of meta for this map, water play being pretty significant. Players are still going to want to evacuate their villagers, so if a player gains water control, then it's going to be very hard to do so. Quite similar to Boundary Brawl in that respect. Because if you have water control, then it's going to be difficult to get the villagers out. Obviously, the actual mass of the water is much larger, so it'll be easier to sneak. But not something you always want to be doing. But I must say, Mr. Yo, oh, he goes for that blower. And he fucking gets it. Lovely play for Mr. Yo. I think he should get away there. Looks like Good Luck tried to go for the block. He's going to try and go for the diaggro. Not going to get it. That Berber villager walks so fast. It's not good. It's not good. And Mr. Yo gets 3 boars. He's got 400 extra food now. Unless Good Luck wants to come round and do the same thing to him. Now, you don't want to be down a rhino against one of the best players in the world. And not when it's a deciding game. Not when it's a deciding game. Funny that both players going for the dock exact same time, right around the 6 minutes, 12 villagers on the field. Would expect to see 3 or 4 fishing ships getting added. The fish, it's not crazy, it's pretty sparse. See if I can click on them all. There's 2 different kinds though, so not all of them come up. Yeah, you can kind of see it kind of rings round, right? Nothing too crazy, but enough to definitely get behind and invest in. Definitely enough to invest in. Mr. Yo is going to he is badly housed. And like I said, that's even worse, getting housed in these later pops. When you have maps where you have a TC and a dock. It's not good. You stop production from both, and it's very easy to fall behind if you do it regularly. How many villas do we have out in the wood line? 5 here, 5 here. So everything looks pretty samesies. In the meantime, the only main consideration is that Mr. Yo will be up a rhino. What's he going to do with this vill? What is he doing with this? Is he going to lame these? I think he's going to lame the deers. Does he know the lumber camp's here? If he sees a lumber camp, I think he might lame the deer. Lame them? Or is he going to try and wall them in? Wall them in? Wall them in? Wall them in? Lame the alley? Walling them in would be so cool. Gonna try and wall them in. Let me make a little bullpen for you. Good luck. It feels to me that Mr. Yo is just playing with his food a little bit now. Playing with his food a little bit now. Yes, it's a best of 5. Best of 5, I know, round of 64 and it's already best of 5. Personally, I love that approach. Best of 5s earlier is even better. I think you can go house, well, can't catch a Berber villager. Yeah, and I think getting out the preemptive walls is for yourself. But you could just wall in the walls. So we've seen 4 fishing ships from Yo, should be clicking up in the next few seconds. Good luck is already on the way up, went for 4 fishing ships as well. Sending out some more villagers to the gold now. We'll see what his approach is with Celts. Celts to me, you know, they seem more suited towards defense, playing defensive. Maybe having some defensive spears for any potential scouts, and he's maybe going to play for the water, which I think could be fine. Triple dock. That's a big investment. There's only 1 dock from Yo, from what I can see. Yep, 1 dock. But good luck did try and get up nice and early. Going for that pressure. Mr. Yo not too far behind, it must be said. Do have 6 on gold, so should be able to maintain the triple dock production, no problem. Is he going to go for galleys? Opens fire galleys. I think I prefer galleys. In all honesty, like you can range stuff from the edge. I mean, any villagers that try and get across, you can shoot them pretty convincingly and kill them. And then it's much better for sniping the fish. The only downside is that galleys do take longer to produce out at the docks. They do take longer to produce. What's Yo doing here? Oh my god, rush! Forward range. Was he going to get man at arms? I would maybe thinking about a tower as well. Look at this. Love it. Mr. Yo thinks. This is when it does feel like he's starting to play with his food a little bit. And Mr. Yo is going for galleys. So you can see even Stevens, pretty much everything up towards the top. It's the same. Everything looking pretty solid. But this little sneak base is going to do some damage when it does get revealed. There's going to be 2... Okay, only 1 free vill. Even just getting a man-at-arm in there now, and he's even adding a blacksmith. But man-at-arms are going to go in, didn't wall it off, he only just walled off a little bit. They're going to be in now, they're going to have to evacuate, it's not going to be good, I don't know where they can escape. Okay, they can go that way, which is nice. Going to be rough, heavy looking on water. Fire galleys that are out. A couple of galleys just running around for Yo. This is why galleys would be good, they can pick the vills if he does pay attention. So Yo's micro is insane. Oh my, whoa! And he's got nothing to defend us. He went triple dock. Still producing fires. They can't make anything to defend here. He's gonna go for the tower. 3 man at arms. Should do the job. Marco Gymnasia, thanks for the follow. Looking like a real rough spot for good luck. That's a massive investment on water. Almost too much. He secures it, but the fishing ships are still working from Yo. I don't think securing that bit of water just with fire galleys is worth it to what Yo invested. Just double dock, couple of galleys. Meanwhile, he's focusing on the land, on the boundary. Greetings from Argentina, welcome in. I casted Red Lash against Rubenstock last week, Red Lash being an Argentinian player as well. I love that tower. I think I would prefer it here for just a... well, you can range the gold, I suppose, that is nice. Just keep the archers here in the meantime. And this is what I was talking about, having the water control. If he had galleys, this villager are dead, but he's only got fire galleys. And he's gonna get 1. Maybe get 2? Yeah, there's too many there, we'll get 2. Potentially all 4 of them could have been dead. Which would have been nice, right? Would have been damn nice. And look, he's going for an evacuation. Mr. Yo has been spotted. He had a demo, man. I played this map the other night and that's what I went for. I went for galleys and demos. I was like, damn, this is actually pretty damn good. And just wall in that tower now. We do have some military buildings in response from Good Luck. And Good Luck's in a bit of a pickle right now. Well, it's a vital time. Let's look. Oh my god. Worker efficiency and LM stands for last minute. 35%, which is nearly half of what Mr. Yo has been managing. And he's been fucking around as well. Like, sending his villagers back and forth. Not good. Neither player, well, Good Luck's actually relatively close to cooking up, but he doesn't have any gold and he's just having to run around in the meantime. That number's going to keep going down, which is not good when you're trying to get up to Castle Age. And Mr. Yo looks like he's thinking about it. Looks like he's thinking about it. This forward base has done a shit ton of damage. Really has. And does he know the gold's there? Doesn't actually. Looks like he's looking for some. Should find it. Oh, he's going for a wood line. Doesn't have anything in wood, does he? Nope. Yikes. So he has pushed Yo off of water. Mr. Yo going for a tower of his own. In the middle. Does Good Luck have a market? He doesn't actually know where Mr. Yo is. He's gonna see. God. Ophelia. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it, welcome in. On a deciding game here for Mr. Yo versus Good Luck. Good Luck's had a very good set. A very good set. Mr. Yo looks to be in control of this deciding game though. Good Luck. Mr. Good Luck. Mr. Good Luck has made a big investment on water in the meantime. And what's the vital time for Good Luck in the last few minutes? And Yo is up. Yo is up. He's up before Good Luck. And if he's not careful, he's gonna get fucked. And look at these stables going up consecutively. Or concurrently, should I say. Not consecutively. Concurrently from both players. And Mr. Yo is just going to go straight to knights. And there's not a whole lot Celts can do about that in this term of in this kind of map with mobility, but there's going to be a lot of areas to defend. You know, could have been a real tricky spot. They do have the faster moving spears and very good pike line, but I don't know, man. He does have a villager lead. That's the impressive thing. There's getting some shenanigans going down on the starting island now. Look at this. This is an absolute shambles. What the fuck is this map? And I would expect, don't go into the TC, just Siege Workshop, or up here, Siege Workshop, or behind. Oh, and just call it GG. This game's probably not going to be too returnable from that point. And good luck calls it. And Mr. Yo goes on to the next round, the round of 32. I think maybe just a slight overinvestment from good luck in this game. Game 4. Wait, really? Yeah, he's not. So if you look at the res, he's actually not anywhere close to clicking up. Still need. He's got 2 on food. These villagers are fucking around. He's not really got a lot of gold either. Knights are going to be coming in. You know, like Mr. Yo knows where he is, right? Yep. So a couple of knights. What's he got to defend that? Nothing. Siege Workshop can come down in the front. Top players are very good at knowing when the game's over, and that time window, which is probably going to be the best part of up to the 30-minute in-game time, looks like it was done. But really good performance and good luck. I think you can take quite a bit of confidence from that. Yeah, great game. Still a good uptime. So where did Mr. Yo leave? So he had Berbers win there, so he still had Malays and Japanese. And what else did he pick for the home map? Grapple, which we'll get to see next time. Okay, that was a good set. I had a lot of fun casting that one. That was fantastic. And I will be doing more tomorrow. And it will be the Max and who's the other set that I definitely want to do? I think it's I don't know. I have a list, but I will be co-casting with Mangamel tomorrow, which will be fun. And I'm hoping to be more of the colour caster, should I say, providing insight where I can on some Nomad things. Alright, so let's call it there. I'm gonna go out, have some beers, have some pizza. Hope everybody else has a fantastic evening tonight. And I'm just gonna get the tunes on. I'm gonna send the raid over to Dave. Appreciate it for everybody being here, for the follows and whatnot. Catch you next time.